Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Texas Rangers franchise on MLB The Show and the MSM Sports Network. We are doing a very similar episode to what we did last time for the AA Frisco opening day. This will be a live commentary just going through the rest of the month of May. We're going to be quick simming and quick managing a lot of these games and kind of showing you updates along the way, whether it be statistical, hopefully not any injury. And I think this is probably too soon to be getting any serious trade offers, but I guess you never know. You do see that we are number one in the standings in the American League West. We're 20-9. The Astros are just 2 games back, and so what we're going to do is we're going to dive into the Boston series, show you some of those highlights from quick managing, and then keep moving right along. You see the offensive production from the guys that we have right now. As I mentioned in the last episode, we did call up Sherten Apostle and JP Martinez, and Yanni Hernandez is still on the ball club. So let's go ahead and get into this. We did win the first Boston game 9-5. I think I quick managed that off camera, and Dane Dunning was phenomenal. The bullpen gave up a couple runs, and as a result, that was the last thing I meant to show you. Kendall Graveman was sent down, and we called up Kyle Cody. Graveman gave up, I think, 3 in the 9th inning on 2 home runs, and so we sent him down, and now we've got Kyle Cody up. So let's get into this one, quick managing against the Boston Red Sox. Oh, tough start there for Mac. Gives up a solo home run, gives up back-to-back home runs. Tough start for Mackenzie Gore. See if we can get out. Oh, another 2-run home run. This is not going his way. Verdugo takes him deep. 4 runs through the first 2 innings. Good for David Dahl, but then a double play. It's going to be a short outing for Mac. Then we get 2 back. Willie puts us back on the board, and that's going to do it for him. 3 home runs. Hunter Renfroe now on the board. We're going to Colby Allard. Ladies and gentlemen, Garrett Richards coming on now. 2 on. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Sack fly. We're within 2. Bases loaded again. Darwin's and Hernandez gets out of it. Can Allard keep it a 2-run ball game? He can. That's going to be it for Colby. Going to the pen. 3 righties. Let's go Jonathan Hernandez. He gets out of it. Tying run at the plate. And we can't do anything about it. To the 9th we go. Daniel Norris on. And a very quick 1-2-3. So we drop game 2. Mackenzie Gore not sharp in that one. We'll go ahead and quick sim this one. And we win. Tyler Glasnow goes to 4-0. He shuts out the Boston Red Sox. 3 runs on 8 hits. RBIs spread out. Solak, Naquin, and Huff all with RBIs. And Glasnow goes 6. He did walk 4, so that's a little concerning. Patton Leclerc, not Charles Leclerc. Leclerc and Martin combine there. We come back home. We're 21-10. Carlos Martinez on the bump and an 8-3 win over the Rays here. A big performance there from the offense. Low 4 RBI. He goes 2 for 4. A couple RBIs from Garcia. And while Lowe didn't hit a home run, he hit a double. We do have a couple of errors, though. That's not great. Good 7 innings from Martinez. I've noticed, though, that the strikeout numbers seem to be down in simulation. I mean, Carlos, I don't think is a big strikeout guy, but still, only 1 strikeout through 7 innings. That's surprising. We only had 1 strikeout in the game. Now, I believe this start, just check in on, I believe this was Hank Lyons' first start, and it was. He went 5 innings, 5 runs on 8 hits. He did strike out 8. Caraway ends up blowing it for his first loss. So we'll pay attention to what they do. I don't know if I'm going to have a Hank Lyons start anytime soon. I might, maybe once we get down to July past the All-Star game, but not right now. We'll let the season develop a little bit. But beaten Tampa in the first one. And Jose Trevino goes down. He pulls a calf about 1 to 2 weeks. We do get the win. So we are going to put Trevino on the 10-day IL. Good 6th and 7th inning for us. RBIs from Yanni, from Solak, 3 from Tyler Naquin, who's now hitting 360. Looks like Trevor got the day off. Home run from Nick Solak. We are committing a lot of errors, though. And we beat Shane McClanahan, one of the top prospects in the game. There was 98, 99, good breaking ball. He walked 4, though. Benjamin goes 5, struck out 4. And then Colby Allard, 4 complete in relief. So what that means is we got to go to the roster, and now we're in need of a catcher. And this means that Randy Florentino is going to get to make his major league debut. So I guess we'll just call up David Garcia for the moment. I'll adjust the roster and we'll get back into it. So 23-10, up by 3.5 games in the division, and on a 3-game win streak. We've won 5 of our last 6, though, and taking on Tampa, we've won the series, looking to sweep against Mike Foltynewicz, the former Texas Ranger, who we traded for Manuel Margot last season. And we're going to let Randy Florentino make his Major League debut today. It is a Sunday, which means we got to wear the home vests. That's definitely something that I want to instigate. And it's going to be Dane Dunning on the mound. Let's get Randy Florentino into this lineup. And time to sweep the Rays. Another error committed. We're now 2 in 1 inning. Oh my goodness. Going to have to go back and see who those errors on. Naquin stays hot at the plate, and that's why he's hitting 3-hole for us. 2-run shot from Yandy Diaz. The Rays trying to go down with a fight here. And Randy Florentino up now. Nobody on. 2 outs. He'll ground out to end the inning. Not the sharpest of starts from Dane Dunning, but still only down 2. Tyler Naquin, a solo home run. He stays red hot. 2-1. Can we get another run in the inning? No, we can't. Florentino, there he goes. A double for his first major league hit. And we get him home. IKF with an RBI single. And Texas knots it up. Good job from Dane Dunning. He gets through 6. That'll be the end of his day. And now runners on 2nd and 3rd. Pitching change for Brent Honeywell Jr. Nate Lowe with an RBI single and a sac fly there from Randy Florentino, so he gets his first major league RBI. 4-2 Texas. Dane Dunning will be done. We're going to go to Spencer Patton here in the 7th. Does walk a man, but he strikes out 2. And to the 8th we go. Let's see here. Left, right, left, left. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go to Taylor Hearn. Oh boy, come on now. There you go. Gets out of it. To the 9th, that means Brett Martin will come on. Love an insurance run. We can't get it for him, but Brett Martin gives up a single, but a double play. A double to Jalen Miller, and now tying run on first base. He gets him to fly out, and Texas wins. They sweep the Rays 4-3. Tyler Naquin, player of the game. So we simulated the first game against Houston, and we do drop to the Astros. They pummel us 10-4. Mackenzie Gore did not have a good start again. He goes just 5 innings, 5 runs again given up. So Mac may be in a little bit of trouble. Kyle Cody pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 3 runs there. That wasn't ideal. So we are 3 games ahead of them, but I'm going to quick manage this series, and we get blown away again, 11-1. Let's take a look at this trade offer. Absolutely not. Tyler Glasnow gets rocked in this one. They score 6th in the 6th. Let's see here. Glasnow, well, he only gave up 2 earned runs, but we just didn't score. So Kyle Cody gets demolished. We're going to send him back down. That's clearly not working. And now we got to take the series finale here just to remain at the top of the division. So we get swept by the Astros. Carlos Martinez loses this one. And just no offense to speak of. The only 2 RBIs coming from JP Martinez. Greinke gets the win. Carlos only goes 5 innings. Graveman 4 innings of relief. I did call him up to account for the Kyle Cody demotion. So let's simulate through the Seattle series here. Wes Benjamin on the mound, and we lose again. So we've lost 4 in a row, 5 in a row now. Graveman blows another game. Oh my goodness, and all of a sudden, the Rangers get swept at home. We lose 7 in a row to drop back to 2.5 games back. The Mariners sweep us. Allard with the loss, Graveman with the loss, Martin blows a save. They score 4 in the 9th in that game. And then Kendall Graveman blows it again. I'm going to have to look at what is going on in the bullpen because Kendall Graveman is just taking losses. So probably need to demote him again, and I'm going to have to find out who we're bringing up in his place. So I looked around, and I believe we're going to call up Gregory Santos here. He is a starting pitcher down at AAA, but a .9 ERA in 10 innings of work so far. And I just need someone that's on the 40-man at this point. I don't want to have to DFA Kendall Graveman just yet. And so I'm going to have to adjust that rotation, but we are going to call him up. We're now 3 games back, just 7 games over 500. Again, remember when we started this, we were on fire, and we had a fantastic week, followed up by a dumpster of a week. So now we go on the road. That was a pathetic homestand. We go 3-7 at home after sweeping the Rays, and now we got some room to make up here. We need to finish the month of May strong, and I want to head into the MLB draft feeling good. We lose our 8th straight. Colby Allard takes the loss in relief. 12 runs, 20 hits given up, and we are in a atrocious way right now. We do have to send Randy Florentino down again, I believe. Yeah, just 222. I want to keep Sam Huff up. He's playing really, really well right now. So we do have to send Randy down, but a really solid start to his major league career with Trevino coming back. So we'll adjust things, but you see here, we're just not hitting the baseball right now. I mean, obviously, you've got some of the big guys in the middle that are playing well, but up and down the lineup, we're leaving so many runners on base right now. I don't totally understand why that is. I mean, David Dahl is playing a little bit better. IKF's even playing better, but right now it is not good for the Rangers at the plate. And I guess the bigger issue is the bullpen, right? That they're just continuing to blow saves. We're getting really good efforts from our starting rotation, but it's just been unclutch pitching performances. Santos got hit hard. You know, Martin's getting hit hard. I don't know. I mean, there's not really one thing that I can point to say, hey, we need to change this, but 2-8 in our last 10, and we've lost the last 8 games. Wes Benjamin, can he get us out of a funk? We have lost 9 straight games, make it 10, 11 straight games. I am absolutely stunned. We're not going to do that. We've lost 11 straight to go to 4.5 back in the division. And I mean that we're just being so unclutch. We've lost a lot of close games. Really, most of these have been close games, aside from these 3. Can Glasnow get us a win? 12 straight, and finally, we defeat Seattle 6-2 to break the losing streak. I'm floored. We're now in 3rd in the division. We went from 3.5 games up ahead to 4.5 games back. Oh boy, that's a tough scene right there. You hate to see that. Can we come home? We have a nice little homestand here, but tough competition. Rockies, Dodgers, and then Baltimore. We got to play good baseball here. Let's quick manage this one. And gosh, we need a win. Giving JP Martinez and Sherton Apostle starts today. Obviously didn't do anything there with JP. Quick first inning, just get out of this, and he does. Austin Gomber looking like a Cy Young candidate against us. Double from Solak. Somehow we don't score him on a single from Calhoun. Great start to the inning. Please get him in. We get one in. Trevino's thrown out trying to score from first. Good start from Wes Benjamin and Chichi Gonzalez, the former Ranger, coming on. Good job to get through 6 scoreless. Can he make it 7? He can. And now, I don't know if I go to the bullpen or not.
Your attention, please.
CJ Crone, power righty. Now we're going to the bullpen. Jonathan Hernandez. Yeah, we're going to go Jay Hernandez. Gives up a double, but they put the brakes on. And now left, right, left. We're going to go to Martin. And he does get the save. So we win, beat the Rockies 1-0. Wes Benjamin, sensational. Oh my goodness, these are not the games that you want to be forced to be winning. So after that win, we are back in second place, but the Astros are tearing it up right now. They're 7-3, 31-18 overall, playing really good baseball, and you see we've got the draft coming up. I think I'm going to make that the next episode, so this one will be a little bit of a shorter episode, but I want to show you what I'm looking at scouting-wise, and obviously we're going to have a mid to late pick. I believe we're picking either 19th or 18th or 19th. And obviously the blue chippers are going to be gone, but I do think that there's enough talent here to where hopefully we do get one of these 80s that slips to us. I don't know that that's going to happen, but it would be nice. Otherwise, I think a guy like Alexis Valenzuela is probably going to be our first pick. You know, obviously not an 80 overall potential, but I do like where his fielding could be. He's got an above-average arm, and he's projected to be a very, very good hitter. So I think a guy like Alexis Valenzuela would be kind of a no-brainer to take if he slides to us at number 1. Let's see if I can actually get the final scouting numbers on him. But I think he's probably the guy that I'm going in hoping we get the most. Joe Lofgren is another option, although I don't know that I love that fact that he's kind of average in fielding and he's not all that fast. You know, he's an option, but I think Alexis Valenzuela probably the guy that I want the most. You know, if a guy like Thomas Ramos could fall to us, I think he would be good. His walks per 9 is a little low right now, but good velocity, a good 5-pitch mix, and I think that walks per 9 is going to come up. So that's certainly a possibility. You could have a developmental guy like Mario Salazar at third base, although, you know, at this point I'm kind of looking for a guy that could maybe be a major league player in the next year or two. Sean Pagan from Delaware, I think, could be a good option. So you'll get more insight and analysis in the next episode when I do my draft episode, but that's what we're looking at right now. Here's a look at, I guess, first let me show you what the other clubs are doing. The Express are playing really well right now, 24-18, and the Rough Riders have heated up a little bit. They're 10-9. I got a notification that Hank Lyons was pitching really well, which is encouraging to see. So as it stands right now, here's a look at the Major League lineup. Obviously, Tyler Naquin is bashing the cover off the ball. I'm sure he's going to be a candidate for an all-star. I think Willie Calhoun could be an all-star as well. Sam Huff playing a lot better. He got some more opportunities, and he's hitting the baseball quite well. Sherton Apostle is homered. Jose Trevino is now splitting time with Sam Huff just because Huff got on a hot streak. I might switch this back because Trevino has been so good in simulation for us, but then again, Sam Huff, he's producing at a nice little clip himself. You look at the pitching rotation for us, and Tyler Glasnow's doing ace-like things. His ERA is a little bit has gone up in the last couple starts, but still well below 3. Wes Benjamin is exceeding expectations, and then Mackenzie Gore has pitched better as of late. I think the big issue here is Colby Allard is starting to get hit hard. I might have to send him down because you look at the rest of the bullpen, and him and Gregory Santos are getting hit hard, but everyone else, very, very solid ERAs. Martin had a rough stretch there for a little bit, but I like where we are. You go back to AAA, just show you here's what some of our prospects are doing. Looking for any guys that stand out. Jason Martin's having a really good month. I got the notification on him, and Jonathan Guzman might be competing for more playing time here. Randy Florentino, I need to stick back into the lineup. There you go. DJ Peters also having a really good beginning to his season. And then here are the AA numbers. Robert Hassel hitting the baseball well. Espinoza, 5 home runs, but 203 the average. We're going to want to bring him up there. And Maximo Costa starting to hit the baseball a lot better as well. He's a guy that I think, as I told you in the last episode, he needs to work on his arm to develop that a little bit more. But I really do like the direction that he's heading. The AA rotation looks like this. Hank Lyons is 3-0. How about that? 2.12 ERA, so he has pitched lights out. So has Todd Herman. So both of them certainly coming for big league spots down the future. And as you can see, we have a couple that are certainly available with Allard and Santos struggling. I think that Yuri Rodriguez is going to be a guy that gets called up in the near future. He's played very, very well as of late. And then we just need somebody to step up in the bullpen. And I don't really see a true candidate quite yet. Maybe Sam Gaviglio, but I'd have to DFA someone. So a lot of decisions to make coming up here. But that's going to do it. This will be a shorter episode, but I will get the draft episode out very shortly as well. 26-22 at the end of this one, and we're 4.5 games back of the Houston Astros. Bit of a disastrous episode as we lose 12 straight during this time, and now head into the Major League Draft and the month of June looking to heat up. Until next time, so long, everyone.